West has a bad reputation, whether it's taking drugs or joyriding. The rest of Bristol look down on people who live here.
Come on, James, get your bike. We got work to do.
Okay.
It's a social housing estate in South Bristol.
When many Bristolians hear the words North West, they think of high crime and low achievements.
But my family have lived in North West for decades. And in North West, there is a true community spirit.
If people stop for just 1 minute,
they'll be shocked to see the real story and the real people behind North West.
North West is very eco-friendly. We care about the environment just as much, if not more, than the posh parts of Bristol.
Every household owns its black recycling bin and brown waste food bin, and most people are proud to use it.
This short film shows the people behind North West, the normal, everyday people who do their part to help the environment.
So come with us as we show you a few examples. Nor'westers have always had a connection to the countryside, and I'm going to meet Leslie, who's been doing the green thing for years.
Come in!
Everybody knows Leslie as the eco-freak.
Oh, well, that's a silly nickname. My daughter started that. You're eco-freak. I suppose it's what some North West people might call you if you're interested in the environment.
Yep.
There we go. Again.
Want me to take it?
Yeah, do you wanna?
So you want a small hoarding then?
Oh, I'd love a small hoarding. Yeah, I suppose this is a start of it, keeping the chickens, growing a couple of vegetables.
So that encouraged you to get an allotment then?
Oh yeah, well, we've had an allotment on and off for about 20 years, and we've grown our own vegetables.
What type did you grow?
Oh, all sorts of things, everything from carrots and onions to figs and plums. Didn't used to put any weed killer or pesticides, anything like that. I think it's much better for the soil and for the environment if you grow things naturally, make your own compost, all that kind of thing.
I'd really like to get a small hoarding when I'm older. So what's your latest project then?
The latest project is going to be the North West Carbon Makeover.
What's that?
They're going to try and get 100 households to join together to look at ways of reducing their energy, their CO2 emissions, and save a bit of money at the same time. There's going to be 10 people having their own campaigns.
So have you got one of these campaigns?
Yep. I'm going to look at ways of bringing fresh fruit and vegetables to the people of Innscourt because there's no fruit and veg shop there at the moment. I think that's really sad.
What will you be selling there? Just fresh veg and fruit?
Well, I'm hoping to be able to get locally produced food, and so not organic or anything like that, because sometimes that travels a lot of food miles. It's really scary, but stuff that's been produced in the West Country that I can sell, not too expensive.
So I'll go and visit the campaigners then.
Well, if you're going to do the rounds, do you want to take some of those for me for the village show?
Oh, yeah, of course.
OK.
Mel has lived on the estate most of her life and is passionate about getting people gardening. Hi, Mel.
Hi, James. What are you doing here?
Oh, I just popped by to leave some leaflets.
Oh, brilliant. My hands are a bit messy at the moment. You couldn't bring them back to the house,
Yeah.
could you?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think of my polytunnel? I built it with the volunteers. Do you like it?
Brilliant. So what would you be doing in your campaign?
Well, we're actually going to be growing vegetable plugs ready to plant so that we can actually give them to local people. And what we want to do is get as many people signed up so we know what people want. There's no point in growing 20 courgette plants if nobody likes courgettes. So if people sign up and tell me they want carrots or potatoes or courgettes, then I can actually grow them ready for them. Do you know, in North West we have more gardens than they have in Clifton for all its finery and its greenery. You know, we've got so much going for us here in North. We seem to get a lot of people, middle class, educated people that come in with best intentions telling us what to do. Really a bit tired of it. We've been recycling for years, you know, and it's kind of like that in Knoll. People think because you live in Knoll you don't know how to recycle. That's what's good about this campaign, is it's actually come from us. It hasn't come from anybody else coming from the outside and telling us how to be environmentally friendly.
So what are you trying to tell everybody in the outside?
Basically grow things locally. I want them to reduce the carbon, and the way to do that is to get themselves out of the cars, come and get their vegetables, plant them in their garden, put them in their window boxes and whatever, but no more cars driving to get vegetables. Grow your own. That's what I want people to do.
I'm off to see Dave. He's got solar panels on his roof. You've got a really nice garden, Dave.
Yeah, I've done a lot of work on it this year. I had to reclaim quite a lot of it, so it's looking quite good now, though.
And I see you've got the solar panels up.
Yeah, I've got these two on the back and the other two are on the front, and that makes sure that I get sunlight to them all day round, really, or for as long as possible.
I understand that they cost quite a bit of money. Why invest in solar panels?
I considered it to be a really important investment because, as far as I'm concerned, by doing this we're actually reducing the carbon emissions that we produce.
Yep.
Not only that, but I'm starting to get free energy out of it. So although I've made a big payment now, forever and a day now, my energy use and costs are going to be so much less. And I've had free hot water now for a household of 6 people for the whole of the summer.
How does it all work?
The panels on the roof gather the heat from the sun and it transfers via special pipes down to the hot water tank. So we've always got constant hot water.
So what will be your next eco investment?
Well, we've got a nice southwest winds all the way from Weston right up here on the top of Knoll. So basically I want to put some wind turbines, perhaps one on either side of my house, and that would probably suit out all my energy needs, really.
I've heard that in India there's going to be a wind turbine built and it will be named after North West.
Free wind energy will help the people of the area, and the money from the carbon credits will return to North West to support environmental projects.
That's really good, isn't it? Because that would mean that people from India are helping us and we can help them in the same sort of way if we help reduce the carbon emissions. So it's all of us together, all in this one world. So that's cool, isn't it?
Yep.